Hello everybody and a very good afternoon. Welcome to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Mosby. Thanks for joining us for a brand new show. Yes, as we count down to launch. A brand new 2-hour show where you get the opportunity to check out all of the brand new launches which are coming your way this month. We give you a heads up as to when those launches are going to be. We give you a heads up as to when other shows with those products on are going to land. We give you all the details so you can mark it down in your diary as when the craft along for that particular product will be. And as I say, we give you all of the details that you need on a whole host of brand new launches. Now that's exciting enough. There is also a booklet as well, which you'll be able to get your hands on, which you can peruse after the show. You can look through, take some ideas, take some inspiration, have a little browse through and pick out the items that you're going to be shopping for when they launch here on Crafters TV. And over the course of this next 2 hours, simply for commenting on the show, you have got the opportunity to win each and every one of the launches. I know. So as we go through, we're going to be going through the new launches, showing you all of the goodies. We've got some demos as well. You just get commenting. You tell us what you're most looking forward to. You tell us what you're going to be shopping for. Even you just pitch up and give us a little hello, and we're going to be doing a draw after each of the items and giving them away to you. If that wasn't enough, at the end of the show, I can't believe I'm saying this, at the end of the show, we are giving away the show. You're going to win the contents of the show. Everything that we show you could be yours, and all you have to do is comment. So get commenting. The more comments, the better. And one of you will be walking away with the entire show in around about 1 hour, 50 minutes. Let's get into it. I've got a big thank you to say actually in just a few moments time, but I must introduce you though to the lady who is going to be inspiring you and also demonstrating for you with the new launch. She's super excited over the other side of the studio. It is the lovely Debbie Robinson. We're doing the first ever countdown to launch. How exciting is this?
I'm so excited to be involved in like a brand new show concept and dependent how well it does. I think this might make a regular appearance every month. Who knows? So it's really exciting to be part of that very first show and to be involved in showcasing all of the new products that are coming up in May. I'm really excited about.
Yeah.
I'm just going to stop talking because we've got so much to get through, but I'm so pleased you've joined us. I hope you have texted everybody, got on the phone, got into your group socials, told everybody, because this is a brilliant opportunity for so many of you to win, because we've got a lot in May coming up, for you to get hold of the goodies ahead of time, to get hold of them and play with them, and it's not cost you a single thing apart from dropping a little comment in those socials. That's what I'm excited about. Plus, I'm also excited to be showcasing some of the amazing things that we've got coming up in the month of May. It's going to be a good one.
It is 10 brand new launches to show you over the course of the next couple of hours. You need to download the booklet as well, wherever you're watching right now. I think the link will be there for you. It is pinned in the comments, and also details on the bottom of the screen for you here as well, so you can take a look at all of the launches. The details are just here and just here, but wherever you're watching us right now, the details will be pinned in the comments for you. And as we go through the show as well, we'll be taking a little bit of a flick through that booklet for you so we can give you a bit of a taster. If you haven't yet had a look at it, you can have a bit of a taster as to what's in it. In fact, we can show you right now. This is where we're going to be starting off actually. Launching on the 7th of May, the Sarah Signature Age of Elegance. It's Sarah and Craig launching this one actually on the 7th. You've got a masterclass the following day with Craig as well, and then a week down the line, the 16th of May, you've got your craft along. All the details for this are going to be in the booklet for you, but look at this. I mean, we will show you all the boards, show you the papers. Debbie's got tons of samples to show you as well. I feel like this is almost a bit like a love story within a collection. It's got that real sort of Pride and Prejudice feel about it. The papers you're going to absolutely love. The designs are done on these beautiful pearlescent sheets once again. And as we go through and show you everything here in just a few moments time, of course you've got beautiful dies, you've got beautiful stamp sets, you've got beautiful aqua markers in this set. Alongside that, you've got stunning feathers, you have got ribbons. There's all sorts in this collection, but this lays out for you in the booklet everything everything, and then you'll be able to see exactly where you need to go to shop for it once it launches. And just to say again, launches on the 7th of May, so that is next week, isn't it? This is launching not long away at all. You've got the masterclass with Craig on the 8th, and then 16th of May, 2 till 4 is the craft along with Debbie Fisher. We are looking out for a guest for that one as well. So if you fancy crafting along, do make yourself known. Before we get into it as well, I must just say a massive thank you to Sherry Burns. Now, Sherry was going to be joining us at the start of the show. We were going to have a little bit of a chat with her, but unfortunately, those blasted gremlins have got in the way again. But we did manage, Debbie and I, to give her a little bit of a wave. And just to say thank you, because Sherry actually came up with the name for the show. When we came up with the idea, the concept for the show, we sort of said, well, let's put it out to our guys and get them to come up with the name. And it was Sherry's name, the countdown to launch, that we eventually went with. So we were going to say a massive thank you to her. So we shall. Sherry, thank you so much for the name. This show will forever be your show. And as a big thank you and as a big appreciation to Sherry, we have sent out some vouchers, I believe, as well. So that's really, really cool. But next time you see Sherry in the comments, just go, hey, nice one. Love the name. We love that. We are already very busy in the comments. I'll say a few hellos. So busy, in fact, we've got Superstar Susie on the socials. We've got Radical Rachel there as well. So they are going to be keeping me in track. The comments are flying already. Few hellos, so I can't say hi to all of these, but hello to Curran who's joined us. Sam McDonald is in. Elizabeth Maldondo. Hello also to the fantastic Anne Peer, who says, hi, Debbie and Ben, you do an amazing job. Thank you. Kaz511 says, this is exciting. So excited, says Darlene, to see all of the new goodies. Tracy Boak says, the bank manager won't be happy, though. Lol, never mind about the bank manager. Crafty Mama says, looking forward to the new launches. Julie Barlow says, I love flamingos. That's flamazing. Sherry's, who's come up with the name of the show, says her favourites are the kitchen collection and the aperture set. Laurel says the new booklet has a lot of new great collections. Zoe's in from West Sussex, and Marnie's joined us. She says she's on the edge of her seat waiting for the start. And Faye says, I'm so excited to see what is to come. Hello, Dawn LaValle. Hi, Janice Sutton. Hi, Heidi Strodel-Reardon, who says amazing prizes. And Catherine Wood says, yay, Debbie and Ben. I have Wi-Fi. I'm watching from my caravan in Evesham, so I'm excited to see all of the stuff. Keep the comments coming, and we're going to get going. So remember, the more you chat, the more chance you have got of winning. Let's start off though with the Age of Elegance launching next week, and we are super excited. Shall we start with the paper pad? Do you know what? I'm super excited as well, actually, because I know obviously Debbie's been doing some demos with these. It's the first time I've picked these up literally about an hour ago. My goodness me, the Age of Elegance is just beautiful. The first thing you will notice, and you can even see it from a distance, that pearlescent sheen that you're going to get off all of these fantastic papers. And once again, front and back, the designs are absolutely gorgeous. Debbie and I were chatting about this before the show, actually, and just saying how it has got that feel of like sort of a period drama about it. If you love your Pride and Prejudices, your sort of Jane Austen novels, if you like, you've got, I think, you know, all of those sort of hints within this pad. I kind of feel as you flick through it as well, it's a bit of a love story, isn't it, to this pad?
I mean, it's one of the most beautiful paper pads I think we've ever done.
Yeah.
Just because of that theme, but every single way you could use that paper pad. And again, taking into consideration what Leanne said, I can still see the quadrant feature there.
Yeah, it's all about the quadrants.
But it's got that lovely love story. I mean, Sarah is bursting, beyond bursting to be launching this one, because obviously it's one of her collections, and they just get better and better and better. And this one's going to appeal to so many people of so many different ages. And I love they're like a work of art, those pieces.
Yeah, they are.
And that beautiful pearlescent finish is just elegant, gives that touch of elegance.
It just really adds to the whole sort of feel of the era, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
That pearlescent sheen. You're getting 24 double-sided sheets in your 12x12. Of course, we follow that up with a 6x6 shrunken down, and then we never leave you hanging anymore. And this is what I love, because I think one of the problems of old was that you got a paper pad and then you were like, oh, I haven't got like the cardstock to match with it. But every time now we bring you a new collection, we bring you the linen cardstock to go with it. 24 sheets in here, and once again, it is no coincidence that you've got all of the fantastic colours in here to match up perfectly with the colour palette that you have within your 2 paper pads. 8 colours you're getting in here, 3 sheets of each across that beautiful, beautiful set of linen card. Then we get on to all of the other goodies. The comments are already flying in here. I feel busy on this preview show because, do you know what, normally on a preview show, I'm sat on the sofa, just reading a few comments, you know, taking it easy. Here, I'm doing flick-throughs, I'm reading comments, I'm giving away stuff. The comments are flying in, though, already. Thank you so much to those of you who are commenting. How do you pick from all these amazing launches, says Madge. The age of elegance is stunning, says Tracy. Jeanette says, this looks like an old-time romance. It does. And let's have a look at some of the beautiful pieces of hardware you're going to get in here. Of course, of that sort of era, of that sort of age. You know, the ladies carrying around those beautiful fans. We've got that stunning artwork in die form. You've got your beautiful parasols in there as well. I can just imagine Debbie with one of these, twirling it as she walks through the grounds of her country mansion with Mr. Darcy. That would be me. Of course. You've got a beautiful ornate bookmark in here. You've got all of the sort of architecture, I think, of the era with beautiful frames. I mean, that vintage frame, again, I think you're going to be using right across a whole host of different collections. There's this exquisite frame. Once again, you can die cut all of the individual elements there, build all of that up. Love the fact that you can go either portrait or landscape with that. I mean, what about this? You've got the manor house there. In die. That's incredible, that creator card, isn't it? Beautiful. Talking about this set being a little bit of a story, we've included the storybook here. This is called Lost in a Book. So again, all of those elements to be able to build up that beautiful story. Then you've got your stamps. Here she is, look, our elegant lady. One, well, there's 3 here in stamp form, one over the other side of the studio. Yeah.
I absolutely love those. That's the period, that's the kind of dress wear I would love to have worn. That's me and you.
It is.
Yay!
Yeah. Greeting each other just before the show today. Laura's not watching, is she? Good. Can you imagine? She'd be down here. You've then got your love letter, and I absolutely love this because you've got the die of the envelope there, which allows you, it's got the cut in the right place, hasn't it? So you can slot little letters in or little florally bits in there too. You've got your decal edge detailing there as well, and that beautiful love letter in stamp form too. If you're going to write it, you're going to need, I mean, how lush is that? The feather pen, the quill and the little ink pot. I absolutely love that. I think that is beautiful. Then we've got kind of all of your scenery sets, so that garden arch is in there with the topiary urn. There's stunning embossing folders. I mean, my. Look at that Regency pattern.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It's something you see on a ceiling. Oh, it's just glorious, absolutely glorious.
You've got a beautiful scene.
And then put your stamps over top of it.
Yeah. I mean, just creating your own scenes, that's what I mean, like creating your own stories with this collection too. Of course, we've got stamps in there as well. Love Conquers All, this is called. Just a note, sending you love, take time for you. Then we come to kind of like all of your consumables, if you like. So you're going to get tricolour aqua pens in here as well. You have got in there your tricolour aqua Regency. You've got your Grace and then your Timeless Elegance in here as well. All colours specifically picked, of course, to match with the colours that you've got in this set. We're even giving you within this collection all of your charms. I mean, how stunning of you these charms. You've got fans in here, beautiful envelopes, feathers. I mean, you could almost just make little jewellery pieces, couldn't you, out of these? I mean, if you're going to put these on a card, it would have to be someone very, very special, I think. But you've also got in here beautiful seam binding ribbon, all matching colours. Tassels, of course, very of the sort of era. You're going to get 12 of those included in matching colours, and all of your adhesive pearls. And we're not finished. Last but by no means least, you've got a beautiful set of feathers in there as well, all in matching colours. That is the bundle. Let's have a look at some finished samples with Debbie, and then we're going to get on and have a full look at this, and also read out some of your comments, because I believe, Debbie, this is a little bit popular already. I
can see why, and I know why you're loving it. There's just so much. Oh, it's just a beautiful collection. It really is. One of my favourite Sarah signatures to date. Look at this. This is just glorious. Those gorgeous frames, focusing on some of just a tad bit of that cardstock that's in there. Looks absolutely exquisite. You can be making your card blanks with this, with the parasol as well. Absolutely beautiful. What about telling your own little story in the form of a card when you open that up?
I love
and creating your love, those romantic scenes. Just so much. I love the addition of the small book in there. I think that is absolutely gorgeous. Use again, take a focal part of that paper and just pop that into the background. Create your apertures. Love that one. A little bit of a reversed image stamping with the, reversed ink. Wait a minute. I can never remember the technique. It's just gone completely out of my head. Do you know where you do the letterpress technique? Thank you. Letterpress technique. Adding those tauperies and those gorgeous frames in there, that beautiful fan, that gorgeous letter set. Literally every single one of these that I'm showing you are some of the kind of things that you can be creating with your beautiful collection. It is gorgeous. I do love, I'm not going to lie, I absolutely love that. See the feather detail?
Oh, yeah.
It's beautiful.
Wow-wee.
Honestly, it's just a gorgeous, gorgeous collection. And I know that Sarah is literally bursting with excitement for the launch. And it's easy to see why. It really is easy to see why. Do you want to read a couple of comments or do you want me to crack on with a demo? Because I know I'm conscious of time. Get in the demo?
Do the demo. I can read comments as you're...
Right,
demoing.
no problem. I am going to be using the vintage frame. I'm going to be using the Oriental fan. I've also got the stamps. Now, because of the fast-paced show that this is, I'm not going to do too much in terms of a massive demo, but we're just going to show you how gorgeous it all works together. That beautiful fan, the frame where you can use it in two different ways, that would create a solid frame that when you run it through your machine, it will create the full piece, and it is absolutely stunning. It really, really is. When you add the two together, and I'm using that textured cardstock, so when you put those two pieces together, it's going to create a cutout frame as well.
Okay.
So rather than me run those through, you've probably seen us do that a few times, but honestly, I just want to show you how gorgeous. I will just run this one through a machine though. I have, honestly, that fan is divine. It's quite a big fan as well, Ben.
It is a big fan.
Quite a big fan. So I'm going to pop that into my machine, and I'm hoping I've got all my plates here now. Oh, where's the magnetic? There it is. There it is. Nearly. Pop that in, run that through your machine. And I'm using elements that are from that collection. So that linen cardstock, I'm going to be using just a fraction of the beautiful paper because if there would be another paper pad that I would be buying multiples of, I can just feel Christine from across the pond absolutely going crazy for this gorgeous, gorgeous paper pad. It really is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
But this fan, look at the detail on this fan. Honestly, it's something else. Look at that.
Wow.
It's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
So much filigree design on there. Snippability-wise, you could make it a smaller fan if you wanted to. I've just cut it into two because I wanted to create a little bit of a drop shadow with my piece here.
Yeah.
So I've just pop a little bit of a dotty tape pen round the back. That is my dotty. Is that my dotty? Oh, wait a minute, that needs... Oh, what's going off with that, Ben?
Whilst you're looking for that, we can read some comments. Carla saying, I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's so beautiful. Matt Hoagie Leone says, the charms, they could be used to make bookmarks. Silky says, wow, wow, wow. Hannah Gosling-Smith says, ooh, those charms. Terry Dummington says, so much in this collection. This is everything you need. And Vicky Johnson, this is something we were talking about, Debbie. Beautiful, she says. It reminds me of Jane Austen.
Yes.
Bridgerton apparently next season is coming out. It's coming out soon, 15th. Isn't that a bit Rudy Doody, that one?
I've not seen. I'll be totally honest with you. I've not seen. I haven't seen that.
Let Laura watches it or has watched it. Yeah, that's how I know it's a bit. You know, woohoo. Hey.
Does Laura watch it?
See,
I've never watched it, so I don't know all the excitement about Bridgerton. I've never watched it, so but
it gets you a bit hot under the collar, apparently.
Really?
It's a little bit saucy.
Oh, well, I never.
Yeah, I know.
Well, each to their own. Oh, now then, that looks lovely with that drop shadow under there. Now, I've just got a card base. Of course, whenever I'm doing anything at home, if I was at home and it was if I was here and it was Tracy's, I wouldn't really mind, you know, but I've extracted it so because it's mine at home and I want to make sure. Do you know, am I just cursed with all the glues in here today? Nothing wants to work for me. Let's get this.
It might be the fact it's 15 degrees outside today.
Is that what it is? Oh, I've not stepped outside yet.
Well, it was that temperature when I was driving in this morning.
Oh,
it's windy, I've just been told now. Though,
right, okay. Oh, Ben.
Yes.
Ben,
yes,
seriously.
come
Oh,
on.
no, trust me to get that stuck to it. Look.
Beautiful.
God, the shine on that it's insanely good.
Look at the reverse
and either
as
on the
well.
B side, look at the B side. It's just absolutely, it's just beautiful. It really is. I can feel a multi-buy coming on with these papers. I really can. And the fact that it's got that lovely pearlescent finish as well, it's just absolutely beautiful. So I've got my frames, Ben. All I did was I chose out of one of the paper pad.
Yep.
I just went to one of the designs and then snipped out a couple of these pieces because they're going to sit inside. So I've cut one where I actually drew round the die just to attach that onto there. So I'm just going to put a bit of the dotty because this is, of course, filigree.
I'm just thinking, like in the 12 by 12 pads, there's like smaller. Oh, that is from the 12 by 12 pad, isn't it?
It is, yes.
Could you like put your glossy highlights over them? Because I think they're very brooch-like, aren't they?
Absolutely. If you want to do that, Ben, you're gonna you've got that opportunity to be able to do that. I'm just going to frame that in between. So you've got one of the frames up at the top. That's me and you, Ben.
Yeah, of course.
Because I think I am going back brown, you know. I think I've
yeah?
decided now, yeah. I feel like I'm going to have a different style. So the next time you see me after me...
Yeah. Well, I'll go long and curly then.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Now then, I am going to put my little fan just coming across there as well, but I'm going to cover a little bit of it up because I'm going to bring this one down into that corner as well. Just absolutely, honestly, beautiful. I can see why people are loving this. I think it's going to be one of those super fast-paced launches with, is it with Sarah and Craig?
Sarah and Craig, yeah, it's on Tuesday next week.
Oh, wow, so very soon then. I didn't realise it was that soon.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Just going to bring in a foam pad because I just want to lift this bottom frame.
Okay.
Oh, my days, I've got the smallest... the smallest foam pads in the world. So I'm going to just come in and just pop a strip on there. Obviously, I would be taking a little bit more time, but I just want a little bit of a lift down in that bottom corner. And then all I've done is I've used a... one of the stamps from the Love Conquers All, and I've chosen the Just a Note just to come underneath. Let me just lift that up. That's why I've not stuck that down. So I can fit that onto there. And then you add your gemstones or whatever it is. I'm going to add a feather underneath there as well. But because of the time, I am going to keep it really, really simple and just show you the kind of things that you can be creating yourself. Absolutely stunning. And that's just a couple of pieces of the paper pad that I've chopped into the frames, one solid, one as an aperture, and a little bit of the fan. Add other things that you've got in there, add your feathers, add your gems. Honestly, it's just absolutely exquisite. I know that when you get your hands on this, you're going to love it just as much as we do here.
Wow, 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 says Tina Hill. Absolutely stunning collection. So beautiful. Karen says, those are so beautiful. What a lovely Mother's Day card idea. That's really nice, actually. Amanda says, this is a really sophisticated collection. Beautiful shapes and colours. Love the shimmer on the papers, says Sarah. Just gorgeous. And Elaine Cirillo says, wow, another beautiful collection that I must have. Don't forget, every time you comment, you're getting a step closer to winning because we're giving everything away. Plus, at the end of the show, someone is going to win the whole show. Launches 7th of May, so put it in your diary. 12 till 2. We're launching that with Sarah and Craig here in the UK. Masterclass the following day on the 8th. And then the 16th of May is the craft along with Debbie Fisher. That will be 2 till 4. And someone who will have it to craft along with for their comment of, this is beautiful, takes you back to when things seem simpler. Liz R. Congratulations, Liz. You've just won the collection. Just for commenting, it's that easy. How do you claim your prize? I hear you cry. There you go. CTV prizes at crafterscompanion.co.uk. We will get that sent out to you. Just need, obviously, your details so we can send that out. But that is coming your way. For those of you that have just joined us, don't forget, brand new show, Countdown to Launch. Thank you to Sherry Burns for coming up with the name. And get the booklet. Wherever you're watching us right now, you will find the link, download it, and then you can peruse, you can browse, you can check out all of the goodies that we've got coming up. And you've got all the details in there as well as to when the shows are going to be. Next up is our framed card kit, Special Moments. Now, this is launching on the 8th of May. Craig is going to be here with me. And that day, of course, is the masterclass for the Age of Elegance collection too. So launching on the 8th. The 14th of May, you've got a launch party with Debbie Fisher. And then on the 17th, you've got a craft along also with Debbie. Don't worry if you're trying to write all these down and go, Ben's going at a rate of knots here. I've got to go at a rate of knots. But it's all in the booklet for you, I believe. So do make sure that you download that. You can see all of the details. You can get inspiration. You know when everything is launching as well. The frame card kit. Debbie's going to take you through this, but what you've got in here is the opportunity to create absolutely stunning, professional-looking cards with these using this kit. It's really, really simple. Features 5 fabulous designs, 4 of each, and everything you need to create. It's probably Debbie will be able to show you some projects over there, but to create beautiful. Framed cards, just like you're seeing there. Probably much better to see over the other side of the studio.
Yeah, I'm going to show you because it's everything you need to make a concept card, a beautiful frame, but you don't have to do a single thing other than get some glue, maybe some foam pads, and then stick it together because you've got your box envelope. So you're not even having to work out the envelope because that's how your box envelope will finish looking like. And then you can stamp on there what you want to put all right in there. But this is what we're talking about in terms of that boxed frame. So this has got that dimension. It sticks onto a card base because that is where the card base is. This is the frame that you're going to make. And then, of course, you've got all your space in there to be able to create, personalise it, shall we say.
Yeah.
That's one of the designs. So I'm going to show you and take you through each one. This is a gorgeous one for those engagements, those anniversaries, weddings. Beautiful design. Every single one comes with its own card base and its own frame and its own envelope box, or envelope box, shall I say. Then you've got the happy birthday one with the cupcakes.
Cute.
Who doesn't love a cupcake? Isn't that just gorgeous? I love the depth and dimension of it. I love the fact that it is a card, but you don't necessarily have to use it like that because our experienced crafters can think a little bit more about it, and I'm pretty sure that's what Debs is going to do with the craft along. I've got no words because I just love it. I just think it's brilliant. Honestly think it's absolutely stunning. Maybe you add a sentiment onto there, personalise it. We've got something coming up in May as well where you can do personalisation. That's going to come in really handy with things like this. But the design of these are just fabulous. So you're getting 5 designs in total, and they're going to make 20 full cards and envelope boxes as well, and a bit of time for tea. Oh, I love that one.
Time for tea.
Absolutely gorgeous. They really are fabulous. Your kit's going to come to you now. Ben's just shown you. I'm going to put those away really quickly. Do we have time, Nicola, for me to put one together? Perfect. I'll put you one together as well.
Nice.
Now, you'll take a little bit more time than what I'm going to be doing in a minute. All I will suggest is that if you're getting this kit, maybe get some red liner tape.
Yeah.
You won't need, do you know, as daft as it sounds, you won't even need to do any, you don't need any scoreboards. Okay. Recommend that you can use a scoreboard for the extra crisp score lines. You can put some more in, but again, if you've got a bone folder, Ben, and that's what I'm just going to grab my hands on, a quick bone folder.
Yeah.
Just bear with me a second while I find one.
Yeah.
Because it's literally done for you. So look, let's do a different one. I'm going to go with this one because I do love this. Choices. That's your card base.
Yeah.
Instant, done and dusted.
Yeah.
Bone folder, ready for you to decorate. So I'm going to find the matching sheet because you've got all of your cards there, and there's 5 designs. 4 of each, isn't it, Debbie?
Yeah,
do the
4
maths.
of each,
Do the maths, Debbie, do the maths. Told you maths isn't my strong point. Then you've got your sheet, what's got all your box frames in. So I'm going to find the one that matches my card, which is, of course, that beautiful balloons. Let's pop that to one side. Then you've got all of those as well to put your box envelopes, but we'll show you that in a second. Instruction-wise, all on the back. Tells you exactly what you need to do. So the first thing it asks you to do is take out your, and it's all been already die cut for you, scored for you, and even your smaller panels here, which are going to be the 2 frames at either end. And then there's a little middle bit that you're just going to pull out because you don't need that one as well. It's as simple as that. And then all you're going to do, Ben, is you're going to fold these in. The score lines are already into place. You're just going to use a bone folder to literally take and pop those burnished score lines. I'm so excited. I'm even tripping over my own words because I feel like I'm not going to say the right thing here because I am proper excited about this show today. When I first heard about it, and it was quite brainchild of our Liam as well, weren't it? Our Liam.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. He's a clever lad, he is. He is. So all you're going to do is make sure every single one of those fold lines has got, and it'll make the difference, Ben, if you burnish all of those lines when it comes to popping it together.
Yeah.
Choice of glues, I would use a red liner tape. Potentially you could use one of our strong tape pens as well. So it's entirely up to you what you're going to use. But all I've done now is put those in, and it's just the centre ones. And these just fold back inwards. And again, that design that's running through there just makes all of this really super easy to put together. So that's all of the folding, and then it literally is as easy as putting those two pieces together and then bringing those in, tucking those flaps in, attaching them to there. And I'm going to try and do this. In fact, I'll do it with because I'm just conscious time-wise, we've got a lot to cram in still. We've got an hour and a half left, but we've still got a lot to get through. So I'm going to try and do this quickly. I would, of course, use things like red liner tape. I've told you this many a time when it comes to construction, and we actually recommend red liner tape or a finger lift tape, something like that, just to pop it together. And you're going to use, so when you're popping your glue, you're going to put, if a red liner tape goes onto there, so it sits on the top. So I'm going to do it just down here. Won't matter if there's any excess glue over as well. Can I tell you for why? That's the bit that's going to stick onto your card base. So it doesn't matter. It really, really doesn't matter. All I'm going to do is just put these pieces in. Let's get these in. And it's like when you're constructing a box. That's how you would look at it. But of course, this is a lovely frame box, and it really is exquisite. I can't wait to see what Debbie does with the craft along for this. Because Debbie always thinks outside the box. Pardon the pun.
With the box.
With a box, yeah, I know. So it's going to be a good one, that one. Again, red liner tape for me, because that bit there, you need to get your fingers behind. So with a tape, in fact, Debbie, you've got some red liner tape. Let's do it, girl. We've got a bit of time, haven't we? I know I'm rushing, but you won't rush when you're at home. And it's really, really easy to construct and put together. It really is. But it's that wow factor. It really is quite impactful when you see this put together. And you're not having to work out anything. I think that's the lovely thing about this one. Have we got a lot of love for this kit?
Oh, there's tons coming through. That means I could probably stand and read comments for the next half hour.
Really?
There's hundreds of comments. Cindy, framed card kit is so different. I like it. Julie Foster says, absolutely love the frame. The envelope box is so handy too. I don't have to worry about making the box. Sandra says, loving the frame card kits. Karen says, such a good idea. Special cards made easy. Jane says, this is a brilliant idea. You could even get friends together to have a make your own card session.
Oh, I like that as well.
This is a gorgeous frame card kit. Brilliant. Also for when your Crafty Mojo has got up and gone, but also once made to use the concept to make with your existing craft stash a triple bonus.
Yeah, absolutely.
Michael Adams, lovely idea. Just the thing for a big occasion in a hurry. Carla Rogers, what a great concept. I can see that I will be ordering so much in May. Valerie Rollins, I love the quick kits when you need a card in a big hurry, plus they are fun to make. And what's nice about these, Debbie, as well, is like, as you know, Valerie was just saying there, great when you're making in a hurry, and then you think to yourself, well, if you're making in a hurry, it's not going to look any good. But with these, you make in a hurry, and it looks the bee's knees, doesn't it?
And it does, and it's the quality of the finish as well, and you'll feel that. Have you had them out of the box yet, Ben? So you can feel the quality. Do
you want me to have a feel?
The sturd, you know, I want you to have a feel because it's the quality of the card that we've made it with. It's the fact that I mean, honestly, get hold of one of them and you'll feel why they're absolutely... Honestly, fabulous. They really are. Just going to put a little bit of tape on either side of that tab. Are you having a good feel?
No, I am. They pop out easy
they
as well,
pop out very easy. All the score lines, and I know they tell you to go over with your scoreboard, but to be honest, you don't really need to. I'm going to be totally honest with you. You don't really need to. Because it's in there. As long as you've got a bone folder or a scoring tool or something like that to be able to do it with. The instructions are really easy to follow as well.
That warms my heart, that.
What's that?
Well,
picture?
there's literally like 5 steps.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I hate when you get instructions out and it's like 20 steps and you're like, oh, I'm not going to be able to do this.
Exactly.
5 steps. steps.
Exactly.
Nice
So
and
when you've
easy.
got the inner ones in, all you're going to do is exactly the same. You're going to fold that down flat, and you're just going to square it off. Again, I'm rushing because of time, but you won't rush. You'll be taking your time with this. Fold that over there as well. If you want to add some more glue, absolutely do that. But that's putting your frame together, and I just usually seal it down, and then I can push down any places where I haven't been able to get the glue. And look how easy it was to put that frame together, and then that simply sits onto there. Now I'm going to put my tape pen again. I would be using red liner tape bit just for this part. This is when you could be adding acetate though, and things like that to the back of there, or the front actually, and you could add some like shaker elements to it.
Yeah.
And then you're going to line it up over your, and let me just make sure I've got that tucked down, Ben, because I can see a little bit escaping there. Add a little bit of wet glue on to get it positioned into place. Pop that down, and there you go. And that's your frame popped together. The only thing that you're going to need now is a sentiment. And again, just make sure you've sealed it all the way around, all four sides, and you've got that lovely box frame finish. Super easy to put together. And this is even easier because, again, everything has been put into place. Let's do it very quickly so you can see why this kit, you're not even having to work out how you're doing it. It's just absolutely incredible.
Hey, Debbie, we're only 2 items into the show, and Janice is having an excitement overload.
It is. And do you know how I felt last night, honestly? No. And you know I've been in Bristol for the last couple of days, working my little legs off. That daughter of mine, I think she forgets how old I am.
Oh, it's not easy being 45, is it?
Oh, you smooth talking, you. But seriously, I couldn't wait to get playing in my craft room. I was beyond excited. This is a fabulous, it's going to be a fabulous month, and a fabulous idea for a show as well. Again, you wouldn't be rushing, you'd take your time, add anything else you want to add to it, but then you've got your fabulous box for your card, all done and dusted, little look and loop, and there it is, all done for you.
Love it. The comments are just off the chart here. This looks so doable, even for me, says Catherine Wood. Lol. Do you know what? And I sort of come from the same point as you, I think, Catherine. You know, you look at it and think, could I? Yeah, absolutely could. It's 5 steps. You might not whiz through it as quickly as Debbie just did, but you'll be able to do it is the point. You know, the whole point of these is to make it nice and achievable for all. Looks like fun and easy to do, says Jamer. And Robin Prunty says, great if you need a last-minute card to make. Perfect and a time saver. Debbie, just a quick one before we move on.
Absolutely.
What are the size of the cards once you've constructed them?
Ooh, that's a really good
Carol wants to
question.
know.
So, the size of the card is 5 by 7, and obviously the envelope box that it goes with is just that fraction a little bit bigger that fits the 5 by 7 and the right depth. And that's a very good question. What did you do with the boxes, Debbie? Because the depth is about, it's just, 3/4 of an inches. So, but when it measures and when it's in its fullest form, the box itself is just tad over 5 by 7. The card base itself is 5 by 7.
Okay. 8th of May, launch for this with Craig. 14th of May, it's going to be on launch party with me and Debbie Fisher. And then the craft along, date for your diary, 3 till 4, that's UK time, on the 17th of May. The winner of the framed card kit, thank you for your comment on Facebook of, I love all of the CC card kits. I have made so many of the cards and gift bags. Well, now you're going to be making framed card kits. Sharon Gruff-Lindell, congratulations to you. That is yours. You have won. Message us CTV prizes at crafterscompanion.co.uk. We just need all of your details and we'll get those prizes sent out to you. And remember, we're giving away each and every single item over the course of the show, and at the end, one lucky winner is going to win the whole show. What's on the show? It's in the booklet. Everything is there for you. You can peruse and browse through, see all of the inspiration from all of the goodies that we've got for you. And also, you've got the dates for all of the shows in there too. So if you haven't yet downloaded it, then you know what to do. The link for the download is wherever you're watching us right now. Click on it and it will bring you all of the details. And it's quite nice then because you can sort of look through, get yourself ready as far as all the launches are coming in May. Pick out the dates you're going to be watching and pick out the ones that you know you're going to want first, and then you can kind of like, you know, divvy up your money, because I think it's going to be one of those months where you are going to be wanting to jump in and buy absolutely everything. Loads of great comments coming through. Thank you so much, everybody. We've got lots more to show you. We're going to come back in just a few moments' time because we've got tons more to get through still to come. We're going to have a look at the beautiful large Flourish Corner dies, the kitchen collection. Boy, oh boy, if you've enjoyed the garden collection recently and things like the Modern Man, that kitchen collection you're going to go wild for. And also still to come, we have some amazing flamingos, which you are just going to love. All of that and lots more to come. We'll be back with you in about 3 or 4 minutes' time.
I like to get up, chill, relax, get a cup of tea, then get myself sorted. And if I'm presenter, I'll write all my notes. If I'm the demonstrator, I'll get my prep out, have another look at it, make sure that everything is the way it needs to be for the show, do the show. Then what I'll do is I'll grab something to eat. Then have another look at the sheets again, making sure the next show's all good to go. Then we do that show, tidy. I always like to make sure that the area is nice and tidy, either for myself the next day or whoever's in. Jump in the car, head home. I will quickly unpack what I need to unpack, and then I get on that sofa as quick as I can. As soon as we go live, I love that within our live shows, I always get the butterflies. As soon as we get that countdown in our ear that we're just going live, butterflies kick in, and within about 10-15 seconds, I'm going. Butterflies have gone, and we just enjoy the show. Early riser. Oh, shower in the morning. Tea. Oh, savoury breakfast. Masterclass. My mobile phone. Oh, anything with chicken. Currently, it is the weekend, Blinding Light, and it has been for about a couple of years, and I still love it. Apart from jumping in the car, chilling on the sofa, watching TV.
Come in, check my emails, then lay the shows out in the studio, set pack shots up. Then I will get new polls, pick shows, solve any problems that need solving. We deal with other teams where we receive marketing suites, we receive boards. We pick samples to send to Hobby Maker. We pick samples to send to QVC. We will take the previous shows out of the studios, set the new shows up. We do floor manage occasionally, not all the time, making sure that the craft expert presenters have everything at hand that they need. Anything that they have during shows, we will run about and get the products for them. Think on a morning when it's really quiet, I can get more done when there's nobody else in the building. Night owl. Morning. Coffee on a morning, tea the rest of the day. Savoury. Normally lunchtime. Craft along. Mobile phone. Christina's chicken wrap. Barry White, you're my first, my last, my everything. Go home and make the tea.
Welcome back, everyone. Lots of chat about their frame card kit. Shaz's just saying the large dies would look great inside those. That is a nice shout, actually. I like that idea. Tracy says, as I said, I'm going to need a bigger craft room or a second craft room. Or maybe, in the case of May, a second home. Lots of people getting ready for the flamingos and getting excited for the flamazing flamingos. They'll be in a moment, don't worry. Jerry says, how does the team come up with so many great ideas every time? We just got a very talented design team, haven't we? That's what it is. Carla says, well, I just choose everything. How would you possibly be able to choose Crafter's Paradise, you put? Tracy says, brilliant that all the team from the studio to the design team would like to thank you all. And Karen says, this is my first time watching and I just love seeing the demonstrations. Thank you, Karen. Lovely to have you with us, and it's a good day to be commenting for the first time as well. Remember, the more you comment, the more chances you've got of winning. Nancy Walter says, flamingos, flamingos, flamingos. I need more flamingos in my life. The flamingos will be coming momentarily. Anne says, are the dates in the booklet? As far as I know, they are. If not, I stand corrected. If not, you might need to write the dates down that I mentioned. If not, I'll keep telling you the dates anyway. I've got them down here. So, producer Nick says she doesn't think they are. Okay. If you need me to repeat any dates, ask me. We're going to move on to the large Flourish Corner dies. So these launch on the 15th of May with Debbie Fisher at 12 noon UK time, and then you've got a craft along on the 22nd of May. With Debbie. Whoop, whoop. She's giving it a bit of a whoop, 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 whoop.
Yay! Because I was really upset when I said, Debbie were launching. I'm like, I got the lip on. But I'm really excited. I've got the craft along. I've just got to get my thinking. Oh, because I love these. Do you know where these were born from? The idea of? Do you remember we did the embossing folders?
Yes. Yeah.
People asked for dies. You asked, we gave, we
yes, because we had the corner embossing
because they're lovely, yeah. But people wanted the die form, and so obviously Leanne, she takes notes. You know, you may drop these comments around, you may mention them, but she picks up those ideas, and that's where we get them from. And that's where. And I absolutely, when I say I love these, I absolutely blooming love them. I love them.
I'll show you all of the designs, and then Debbie's got some finished samples here as well. So for those of you that did ask, that loved the embossing folders, you've now got them in die form as well, and you've got 6 different designs in here. So you've got your fancy flourish. What's so nice about these is, I mean, they're called corner dies, but you know, theoretically, you can place them wherever you want.
Wherever you want.
You? And multi-cut if you wanted to.
Think of all the background things that you're going to be able to cut into. I mean, mix the patterns up.
Yeah, and you could make, if you're using like these on a bigger project, you can create like almost frames with them.
Paper piece.
Oh yes.
Ink perfect shaker aperture fronts. Yeah. Oh, honestly, the list goes on.
Pop some of your illusion film maybe in there as well.
Oh, do you know? I love that idea.
That's an opulent flourish. That one. I love all the different styles of flourish. This one here is Craig's favourite. Swaddling.
Swirling.
Swaddling.
Swirling. Swirling. Swirling.
Swaddling. Swirling. I can't do it now. This one, what's this one called? That one's an elegant flourish. Very, very beautiful.
Do you know, I'm thinking like your floral creations kit.
Yeah.
And using that as like a backdrop and then having your flowers cascading out of there.
I'm thinking some of these will work very nicely with that Age of Elegance collection as well.
Do you know, you must have read my mind because that was the next thing that was going to come out of my mouth. Especially that one.
Yeah.
Oh, my life.
This one's called Your Decorative Flourish. I don't know why, but I'm feeling sort of slight Christmas vibes to that one as well. Might work with maybe like a festive-y collection.
Oh, do you know what else this would look lovely with?
Yeah.
Do you like your butterflies?
Oh,
you know, the butterflies we've just done, the kaleidoscope of butterflies and have oh.
You can tell you've got a good collection when already like the ideas are flowing and Debbie's excited, I'm getting excited, you guys are getting excited. I'll read some comments in a second. This one, the last one of the 6, is your ornate flourish. So lots of different designs, and again I think this is the kind of collection, as we've discussed, you can do lots of different things with that will work with lots of different collections. And I love this first card you're going to see with Debbie because in my mind when I see dies like this or embossing folders like this, I go sort of on a vintage kind of thought. But then Debbie shows you a card like this, and boom. I mean, come on.
And it's ink. It's an inky background.
Come on.
And look how stunning Marie has made that flourish look. I mean, that flourish is beautiful anyway. But just look at and that's taking that simplest form from an inky background, and we all make them. We all do them to be able to create the most beautiful backdrop. I mean, can I just tell you, when you can use it as a stencil, which is why I brought this one, that's the flourish cut into an inky background. That as it being inked up using then some verses. I absolutely love what Marie's done with that. I think that's absolutely stunning. And talking of Marie, I mean, it wouldn't be a Marie
I love that.
marketing suite without a bag. And I mean, that is just stunning. I absolutely love it. And like I said, like, do you know, your butterflies, just using a couple of butterflies in there and maybe some of your nesting dies to create the most amazing, amazing cards, bags, boxes. Keep it really simple, clean and simple, yet stunning. And I love that. Tags, what about tags? If you're making your card boxes, do I not do it with your tags as well? Seriously. Oh, my days.
Huh. Is that a shaker?
Shake a card, shake a card. A box. I mean...
That's cute.
You'll recognise that one, won't you? This is the thing. Think of all the things that you've got in your crafty stash that you're going to be able to use as a decorative piece in the background. Another simple, stunning card. Absolutely glorious.
Really cute.
Seriously, I love these and I'm really excited. And now I've got my thinking cap because while you were showing those boards, everything was going round in my head of what I wanted to do with these. I can't wait to see what Debbie does with the launch, but I know that you've got the most beautiful die sets to be able to create some really stunning pieces. I'm just going to bring that back in again for a second because it is absolutely stunning. Oh... Just honestly, I've got no words. I absolutely love these. They're right up my street. I love die. You know me predominantly. I'm passionate about die cutting and they are just right up my street. And I know they're going to be up yours. I can't wait to see who's going to get their hands on this fabulous. And how many is it? Is it 6 altogether?
6 you get.
6 dies that you're going to be getting home today. Well, I say today, but we're on the way to you very, very soon. So it's going to be a good one.
Size-wise, Pam's just asking, they sort of ranged 3.8 by 4.3 inches, 3.5 by 4.8, 3.4 by 5. They're in that sort of range, that sort of size. They're just what I've been waiting for, says Tina Costin. Whoopee! They're a must-have. Statement all by themselves, says Nanny to the girls. Yeah, they're one of those dies, aren't they? That, you know, one cut through, bit of ink in, little sentiment. You've got a really, really beautiful statement piece right away. Love the large size of the Flourish Corner dies, says Amani. And the Flourish dies, the Flourish dies, I don't know why I went Devonshire there, but the Flourish dies, says Amanda, are so detailed. They would look lovely in scrapbook pages to frame photos. Perfect for wedding cards too. They're perfect for scrapbooking, says Jennifer Love. And Crafting Queen says, I need these large Flourish Corner dies in my life. How have I survived without them so far? Well, you won't have to survive much longer because they are launching, again, just to remind you and to remind myself, 15th of May, which is is that a Wednesday? I just want to get the days in my head now as well. I think it is, isn't it? Or is it a Thursday? It is a Wednesday. Wednesday the 15th of May with Debbie, and then the craft along is the following Wednesday, 22nd, 2 till 3 UK time with this one. So we're looking forward to that. Who's going to win them then? Let's have a look. The winner of the large Flourish Corner dies, for her comment on Facebook of the floral apertures look beautiful and different, it is Marion Jolliffe Warren. Congratulations, Marion. You've won CTV prizes at crafterscompanion.co.uk and we will get that sent out to you. Congratulations. Keep commenting. I have never seen so many comments on a Crafters TV show as I'm seeing today. I'm tracking you all on Facebook. I'm looking at the Facebook feed and there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of comments. Thank you to those of you that are watching on YouTube as well. We've had over 1,000 comments already on our Facebook page alone, so keep going. We're giving each and every item away, and at the end of the show, someone will win the entire show. The only thing you won't get sent to your home is me and Debbie. Stunning, says Kathy. Fiona says, Crafters Companion, you have all outdone yourselves. So many excellent ideas. The next excellent idea that we're going to bring to you, again, which you can see in that booklet, you've downloaded it, haven't you? Haven't you? Make sure you have, if you haven't, is the kitchen collection. So this is launching on Friday, the 17th of May with the fish. That will be midday here in the UK. Dates for your diary. Oh, and then that same day, there's a masterclass of the collection. So we launch it in the morning, masterclass in the evening, and then you've got a craft along on the 28th of May with Leanne.
What? What?
Has Leanne ever done a craft along?
Leanne's doing a craft along.
That might be her first one.
I think it could well be. Is Leanne launching them or has Debbie got them again?
Debbie Fisher's got them. Oops.
Oh, you're going to love these though. Honestly, you are going to lose your mind over these. They are so stinking cute. I can't wait to show you the samples.
Craft Along, 28th of May. Leanne, we did a guest for that one as well, so look out for details as to how you can get on that show. I just think, right, if you've loved the way that we've brought you sets recently, like the Modern Man, like the Garden Collection, you're going to absolutely love this. Let me show you, first of all, what you're going to be getting in here. You've got Cake Heaven. Look at that, all of the little dies in there to be able to not only create your cakes, but actually make your cakes as well, because you've got all of the implements there to be able to make your cakes and then stick them on a cute little cake stand. Also in here, you've got baking memories. See what we did there? Not making memories, baking memories. So you've got your little sieve on the shelf there. You've got your little knife, your little spatula. You've got your bunting in there too. Of course, if you're baking cakes, you need to be wearing the right kit. So you've got a little apron on there as well with your, is that a bottle of wine? But I love that. That's my kind of baking. That is my kind of baking. We'll do some baking. I love a drink. Don't drink and bake. Famous Arnold Schwarzenegger quote from which movie? Don't drink and bake. Next up, we've got the mix and measure. So you've got your little measuring machine in there. You've got your little mixer machine, you've got your little scales there, which I think is super cute. Here, look at this, all the implements there for baking your cake again, cake stand, you've got the candles, you've got your little skewers there, your little tray with your cookies, chocolates there too, and again more little implements as well for you to be able to create the most beautiful paper craft cake. Then we've got stunning edgeables in there, that beautiful pretty lace. If you're going to be doing some cooking, of course, you need your pantry, so that's included in embossing folder form. Then on top of all of that, you're going to be getting the fantastic sentiments, and there's some absolute crackers in here as well. Let's bake. You've also got sentiments in there like Cake O'Clock, Just Beat It, Bake a Wish, I Cook. What is that? I cook as good as I look. And also My Kitchen, My Rules. And then last but by no means least is your beautiful paper pad. I'm just going at a bit of a pace here because I know we're going towards the end of the hour and Debbie's got some beautiful cards to show you as well. But it's just a really lovely pad, this one again. Similar, as I say, in the fact, like the Garden Collection, for example, that you've got patterns that you can use everywhere, really, and then you've got kind of bespoke papers like that one there, which I absolutely love. I love the old-fashioned electric whisk.
Mm-hmm.
So
I've still
good.
got one of them.
Have you?
Yeah, my mum's what she had for her wedding.
Do you know
Still
what?
going strong.
My mum used to have one of those, and because you could eject the little whisks, couldn't you, that came out. And if my mum was making a chocolate cake, she'd always give one to me and one to my sister so that we could lick it after she'd done the baking.
A Kenwood mixer.
Yeah.
And we've still got it. It's older than me. It's older than me.
Yeah.
And I've still got it. Absolutely, honestly amazing.
Great times. Oh, I love the tiles in there as well that you've got. They are just so cool. Let's have a look at some finished samples with Debbie, though.
I can tell you now, I know why Leanne's gone for the Craft Along. I think this is her guilty pleasure, and I think this one is born from something, because I remember a collection that Leanne did a couple of years ago, which is just along the baking themes, and we all know Leanne likes to bake. Absolutely stunning. I'm going to show you every single one of these fabulous designs that our lovely Nicole has done. You always know the mark of a good collection when Nicole cannot stop making cards, because it seriously is absolutely, it just gives me such a warm fuzzy feeling, this collection. It really truly does. I absolutely love it. And then you can take it into home decor pieces as well. Look what Nicole's done with this. I just think that's, look at that, Ben, isn't that just glorious?
That is really cute.
And then to what do they call that? Pièce de résistance.
Pièce de résistance.
A lovely little recipe box there where you can have all your little recipes into there, sit that on your kitchen side and just look how fabulously glorious the attention to detail that you are going to be able to do to create. Look at this, back to front. This has to be possibly one of my favourite designs Nicole's ever done. I absolutely love it. I think it's stunning and I love the collection, and I know you are going to lose your minds when it's launched. It really is utterly fabulous.
It's an adorable collection, says Rhonda. Vicky says, these are so cute. perfect for decorating a recipe collection. Our Amazing Time says kitchen collection, yes please. And Trisha Plasto says, oh, I love the look of the kitchen collection. I have so many friends who love cooking and baking. They would be thrilled to receive a card made with this. Well, we're giving it away as we're giving away everything in the show. Joti, you've won. Sensational Sky, he says, who says, oh wow, that would be cool for the little ones who love baking. You've got it now as well, Joti. All you need to do is message us, crafterscompanion.co.uk. Keep watching. We have got more goodies to give away in the second hour of the show. Everything we show you will be given away, and someone at the end of the show will be winning the entirety of it. So keep commenting. Welcome, everybody. If you have just joined us, you're probably wondering what on earth is going on. It is a brand new show that we like to call Countdown to Launch. Where that's another show coming soon. I just said in my ear. I was joking the other day. We should do a show called Countdown to Lunch, where we count down everything that we're going to be having in the cafe at lunchtime. But we've kind of missed the boat on that now because it's 3 o'clock. So we'll carry on with Countdown to Launch, where we are counting down to some of the biggest launches coming your way in May. Now, as I mentioned earlier, a massive thank you to Sherry Burns. Sherry was the lady who came up with the name of the show. We put that out on the socials a little while back, and she was the lady who came up with the fantastic name. So she has won herself some vouchers. We were going to get her on the show, but unfortunately we had a few little technical gremlins. But we did see her, Debbie and I, and we said hello and thanked her. Also to mention as well that there's a booklet available for you. So if you haven't yet seen it or downloaded it, wherever you're watching right now, you will see a link. Download that link, right, because you're going to be able to see everything as far as the launches are concerned. I thought the dates and times are in there, but apparently they're not, so I can tell you as we go along. You might want to write them down as I tell you when the launch days are, but everything is in there. You can have sort of links to where the items will be on the website, and also, like you can see there, and also lots of inspiration for you too. We're showing you the Flamazing Flamingos because they are coming your way in a flaminute. Flick over to the next page, you can see more inspiration. So it's all about the inspiration, it's all about the ideas, and I think more than that, really just kind of reminding you that all of these amazing collections are coming your way. The Flamazing Flamingos is launching on the 21st of May with Debbie Robinson.
Hey!
Yeah.
Yes!
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 I wanted this one. I'm so glad I got it because this is me in a collection again. I absolutely love it. Love, love, love it. I know you're going to love it too. Oh, that's just made me day.
So that is happening on the 21st of May, 1 till 3 UK time. All right. And then there's a masterclass on the same day as well with Sarah. That's a funny one.
That's it.
So
Get
Sarah's
me?
giving you the launch, but she's then doing the masterclass.
Shh, shh.
Oh, yeah.
Because she might not know that.
Ah.
She might not know that, and she might pull rank if she finds out. I want the launch, I want the launch, I want the launch.
No one say a thing.
Don't say anything.
And then the craft along, I haven't got the date for the craft along written down here, but the craft along is with Craig. Doesn't give me the date though. We'll try and find it for you. We are though looking for a guest for that one, as we are, I think, for a lot of the craft alongs, which are coming up throughout the month. It is the 30th of May, I've just been told in my ear, 2 till 4 with Craig for the Crafter Flalong on the Flamazing Flamingos. Should we have a look at this? And we'll get some commentary from Debbie as we go, because it is just brilliant. I love flamingos. I love this paper pad.
You are going to, honestly,
on.
I know I saw you flick through it then, but if you're a lover of paper pads, I'm not going to say a thing. I genuinely mean this now. Right now, of 2024, this will be my favourite paper pad. I adore it. The colours, the vibrancy, the theme, everything about this paper pad screams a massive smile on your face. It's just tropical, beautiful, flamazing. It's stunning. When we saw this collection come out, do you know when we get to when Leander's let us in a cupboard now and again?
Yeah.
We were all absolutely blown away with this collection. Just love it, absolutely love it. I can't wait to get my hands on it.
My sister-in-law is a massive flamingo fan, so I now have the absolute perfect collection to make her
Did you say
card with.
Fanatic?
I didn't know. Jamie said that in my
Was
ear.
it Jamie? Look
Yeah.
honestly, just look at this. Is Christine watching right now? Christine Mahoney, if you're watching, let me know what you think about this beautiful paper pad. It's absolutely stunning. It's just gorgeous.
Oh, I love that colour.
I want that in a picture frame in my bedroom. I've told you what my bedroom theme. I'm having like cheese
You have
plant
a
leaves and
jungle.
things like this. The tropical leaves are absolutely. This is just fit right into my new bedroom theme.
I want that on a shirt,
Yes.
please. That would look
Yes.
so good on a shirt, wouldn't it?
That would look amazing as a shirt. Yeah, absolutely.
So that's your beautiful paper pad. 36 double-sided sheets in your 12 by 12. You also, of course you do, it's all stuck together. You also get that in your 6 by 6 as well. And of course, your Flamazing, Flalinen, cardstock, which is all matching colours to work perfectly with the paper pad. Now, the bundle of goodies that you're going to get is are we going to carry on with this? Is absolutely flanormous. It's flanormous. So let me get these in some sort of... Right, okay. So you've got little Flamingo. He's very cute. You know where they stand on one leg, don't you?
Why?
Because they'd fall over if they didn't.
Oh.
Every time. Every time. You've then got your create a card die set as well. This is really super cute, right? Because this one works in here. And actually what you've got here, and we've done this only a few times before, we've got a split outer die, haven't we? So you can like
It's
really
one of those
bespoke the
interchangeable
scene.
ones again.
Yeah.
So it's an interchangeable creator card.
Yeah.
Where you can make up different scenes, as you can see there. So I absolutely love that one. I think that's giving you as a crafter.
Yeah.
And the fact that we split it means you can elongate it. Yeah, extend it, elongate it, whatever you want to do with it. Box it off, create some lovely scenes. Just fabulous.
I mean, look at that flamingo. Flamingo silhouette. That is what you call a post flamingo. Aren't you just going to be backing that with some of your illusion film?
Absolutely.
Flaillusion film. Flamillusion film. Of course you are.
Flaming heck. Are we carrying this on?
There's your...
I love this.
That's going to be on your
That's going to
bedroom
be
wall,
my
isn't it?
wallpaper. Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely fantastic. And then again, I love the fact that we give you all of the tropical leaves in like smaller die detail as well. So you can create some really, really fantastic projects, build your own little scenes, build your own little tropical wreaths as well. As far as stamps are concerned, my goodness me, one of the cutest stamps I think I've ever seen.
She is just beautiful. She's like, is it the Carmen Miranda of
Yes, the
Flamingos?
Carmen Miranda of, yeah, I love that. Flamiranda. Together Forever, how beautiful is that? The little flamingos there, together forever, creating that little heart shape with their
It's
little
just
beaks
gorgeous.
together.
Just beautiful.
I mean, there's tons in here. Be Flamazing, this one's called. So you've got Stand Tall, Happy Birthday, Pretty in Pink, Be Flamazing. You've got in there Dream Big. What does that one say? With Much Love, Be Unique. Look at the stencils you're going to get in here as well. My goodness me. Talk about a really, really craftable kit. All sorts of different stencils to create your own backgrounds with, create your own papers with. That one's really super cool, actually. 4 sets of stencils in there, actually. There's the 4th. Then on top of all of that, oh my goodness me, embossing folders. Look at that feather.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? Yeah.
That is beautiful. Is that a feather or a leaf? It looks like a feather to me.
I think it's a feather.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a feather. Because you've got, is it a set of 3, this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got your feather, you've got your cheese
Cheese leaf.
leaves.
And then some foliage.
And yes.
And then you get your, your bigger 3D embossing folder with your tropical flora. Plus, beautiful, edgeable, and last but by no means least, feathers. No flamingos were hurt in the making of this collection. My goodness me, it is beautiful, it is tropical, it is vibrant, it is flamazing. Shall we have a look at some samples of the Flamingos Flamazing collection?
And because I did want to get my hands on it, I've actually done a demo for it as well, because I absolutely love this collection. Let me just take you through, though, how joyous, how beautiful this goes. That's that split creator card one that you can create dioramas with, so those theatre style cards. Alison, I absolutely blooming love that. That is
Flamazing. Yes.
It's flamazing. Absolutely gorgeous. Honestly, every single one of these are just absolutely divine. It is a joyous collection. I am absolutely super honoured to be launching this one. I really can't wait. I'm telling you, I really can't wait for it. Oh, Ben. Oh, I just love them. I think they're so gorgeous. Nice little shaker element in there. Put some beads in there.
A bit more dramatic, that one.
It's very dramatic. Look how superbly beautiful
Carmen Miranda.
she is. Definitely. Absolutely gorgeous. Use your papers for the insides of your cards. Another style there, using those smaller pieces. I absolutely love that, Nicola. Again, lots of lovely ways that you are going to be able to create. Look at that embossing folder with some of those gorgeous water reactive pens there. Absolutely super stunning. And it's definitely one of those collections that I know when you get it home, you are going to really, really enjoy this one. I'm just going to put these back because I've lost the box. I've got that excited. I put the box down, don't know what I've done with it. And then we'll get on with the demo.
What an adorable and vibrant collection, says Tess. And everyone, says Catherine, will go mad for this. I can feel a sellout coming. I can. It's amazing, says Karen. Wow, 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 says Debbie Barrington, Julie Foster. Gorgeous collection. Those papers are flaming fantastic. Stamp, says Ruth. OMG. Tina says, wow. Elizabeth says, I saw flamingos at WWT at Slimbridge. WWT at the weekend. They're elegant animals. And I saw my first kingfisher too. It's a wildlife park. You can be really creative with this collection. Love the flamingo, says Carol. Rhonda does. Terry Sheldon does. Hannah does. And Christy Mahoney says, I love you. The paper pad, and it's launching on my birthday. We planned it, Christine. We knew it was your birthday on the 21st, so we planned for you because we knew you'd obviously, want something to sort of spend your birthday money on. So you are welcome. Right, have you got a demo for us then, Debbie? Yeah?
I have. I couldn't resist. I needed to have a play with this one. I'm going to use, and it's so difficult because when it's such a big, joyous collection, it's so hard what to use. I can't wait for launch because I'm going to try and use as much as I possibly can of the entire collection throughout my demos on that day. Yeah. But I'm going to start with this one, which is the Majestic Flamingo, and it's the edgeable part of the collection. And this edgeable means that it starts at the very top, outside cutting edge, stops at the bottom. It means this bit stays connected into the cardstock, but there are embossing elements on here as well, and I'll show you that in a second. First things first, I've got a 6x6 card base. I'm going to place that up to the butt of the 6x6 and stick that down with some low tack tape. And again, seriously, when you see it all come together, oh my days, it's honestly absolutely beautiful. Beautiful, beyond beautiful. So I'm going to pop that on, run it through, because it is a thin metal die, so we're going to run it through with a thin metal die combination. Pop that into your machine. A lot of these elements, they're going to fit through your smaller machines. They're MIDI. Some will go through the mini, some will go through the MIDI, and then the rest through your bigger machines as well. Now, I did say there's an embossing element to this. So this is when you'll need to bring in your embossing mats, because when you turn that over, it's done the die cut piece, but I'm just going to remove the magnetic shim for a second, because there's the leaf plant down here in some parts of the flamingo. There are some embossed details. So I'm going to just find, now then.
The mat.
Every time I come in here, the mats. The mat, I'll tell you what, I'll just pinch this little one. It'll work because I'm only going to be using it over a fraction of it. But yeah, so I'm just going to do that now just to finish off that embossed detail. And it makes the difference because it embosses deeply. It gives it a more embossed detail. So it's worth doing it because part of that die is a cutting one, but also that embossing detail too. So it's worth doing that. Now, when we take that out, let's just move that off the way. You'll see the difference because you can see the embossed detail even on the white cardstock. Let's just move all of those out of the way. And then let's take away the tape. Now, I'm not worrying too much about this part because that bit's cut away, so it doesn't really make any difference. That's why I've put it down at the top and the bottom. But when you get that piece off, let's just get rid of all of that. Where's my poker tool? There it is. I've not brought my own kit with me. Well, I have got my own kit with me, but it's in the boot of the car.
Oh.
Because I thought, well, we've got a full one in here, haven't we? So why do I need to keep dragging it in? I mean, you have seen the size of my bag, haven't you?
I have seen the size of your bag.
And the amount of humping about I've been doing over the last couple of days.
Debbie has an entourage now who has to carry all of her bags in because they're so big and they're so heavy. She's got a couple of local weightlifters from Barnsley who follow her around to bring in the bags because they're just so heavy with all the stuff in.
Oh, I know, honestly. The detail, beautiful. But this is when it's going to come into its own. And I'm going to grab a piece of dark cardstock just for underneath so you can see it. How many more collections have we got to get through, Nick?
1, 2, 4.
1, 2, 4?
1, 2, 4. We're good. We've got plenty of time.
We've got loads of time, haven't we?
Loads of time.
Yeah,
This is
loads
like
of
your
time.
sort of last main demo, isn't it? I know we've got flick-throughs and things to come, so you take your time.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Perfect.
You've got all the time in the world.
Who sings that song?
Louis Armstrong.
Louis Armstrong.
What was the Bond movie?
Was it a Bond movie?
Yeah, it was the final song in a Bond movie. Very sad ending.
Was it?
Yeah.
I'm not a Bond girl.
You're
I mean, I wish I was
my
a Bond
girl. On Her Majesty's Secret Service, it was. With George Lazenby.
Oh, the only one he did.
Yeah. Right at the
Is
end.
that why it was sad?
Well, because he got married in that movie, Bond, didn't he? And right at the end of the movie, Blofeld drives past and like kills his wife. Oh. And it ends like that.
Oh.
Yeah, and then that song plays at the end. And then he never came back, and then Connery came back in the next one. Well,
So did he only do one? Did he replace Sean Connery then?
Connery did 4,
Yeah.
then Lazenby did 1, and then Connery came back. So yeah, he only did 1. And then, of course, after that, the best Bond jumped on board, Roger Moore. I was watching him Live and Let Die last night was on.
So for me, I mean, I'm not really a Bond lover, but do you know when...
Daniel Craig walked out the water in his shorts?
Absolutely not.
Oh.
He's not
Is
for
he
me.
not?
No,
Oh.
no.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Pierce Brosnan?
Of course.
Yeah.
Is the best. But I mean, I've watched a few Bond films.
With Pierce in?
Maybe.
Were you a fan of Pierce Brosnan before Bond, or...?
So do you know Remington Steele?
Do you remember Remington Steele?
I do remember.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Tall, dark and handsome.
And obviously he's in one of my favourite movies anyway, Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh, yes. He's very good in that, isn't he?
He's very good.
Yeah.
He's very good in there.
And Mamma Mia he's in as well, of course.
And Mamma Mia. I say, now then, as much as I love ABBA, I've still not seen them films.
Oh, have you not?
No.
You blooming lover, Mrs. No? No?
Not sure.
No.
Not sure. Oh, look already. I mean, I've hardly done anything to him, but look at the difference. And again, I'm just using some tri-blend brushes. You have got, of course, the watercolour in this collection as well, those beautiful configured colours. But I'm just using I'm going to go, let's do a green middle. I think I did a pink middle in me one that I'm going to show you in a second, because I am just speeding through this very quickly.
Just whilst you're colouring, a few comments which have caught my eye. Christine Mahoney says, move over paper pads, make room for at least 10 to 20 of the Flamingo paper pads, says Christine.
Absolutely.
Karen F says, a flamboyance of flamingos, how lovely. Is that the name, a flamboyance? I'm surprised if that is it. Well, it obviously is because you put it. Need this one to go with the tropical paradise, says Nancy. Love the edgeable, beautiful, says Gaz. And Evelyn says, I'll have to rewatch this show and put all the launch days in my calendar. That is a good shout, so then you won't forget.
That is, yeah, I like that. Absolutely. Now, then you can just decide, I mean, I'm just sped through that really quickly, but when you, and I've just only done a little bit of shading through mine, but you can see, and I've added my white acrylic pen, and I've just added a few little, what I call preserved highlights, and I've just literally chucked it on. When I say chucked it on, I chucked it on. It was very late last night when I was doing these, but absolutely beautiful, and that gorgeous edgeable factor, and then, these papers. I have absolutely no words for these papers. I'm telling you, Ben, absolutely stunning. And you know how much I love our paper pads, but
absolutely.
I was blown away with this paper pad. Absolutely blown away. So I'm just going to add that little panel just into there. And then, of course, now you've got that edgeable coming through there. But I just needed to highlight it a little bit. So I took a panel, it was actually the other half of this, and I thought, I'm not wasting it. So I decided to put it on half a piece of the cardstock that comes with the linen cardstock. I've embraced your inner flamingo and used a couple of the cheese plants just to go over the top, because that is going to sit on the inside of my card. So let me just bring in my tape pen again. Absolutely adore this collection. I have got so many ideas rattling through my head about what I want to do on the launch show that I just don't know where to start. I'm glad.
Should we make it a 4-hour extravaganza just in case?
I swear I need more than 2 hours. I'm just going to put it out there. I need more than 2. And then we're going to just add happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
I absolutely love it. I absolutely, genuinely love this collection. It's just amazingly good. It really is. Absolutely superb. Now then, where shall we have that? Shall we go top? Oh no, we're not covering them up. Let's go up the top. Let's go up there. Ooh, there's some feathers in this collection.
There are feathers.
Fire, let me find the feathers. Where are your feathers? Let me find. They've got to be in here, Trace. Or has Tracy not put them in because she knows what I'm like? Oh, they're here. Let's get in there. 20 feathers. I love feathers. When I was doing my craft room, I was having another little clean out the other day. I found a box full. It were like, do you know, Kid at Christmas?
Yeah.
These are just beautiful.
Ooh, look at
Let's
them.
add a couple underneath. I'm hoping I've not sealed that down so that I can add a couple just underneath. Let's see if I can peel that back. Ooh, ooh,
Just.
ooh. Just under the. Oh, we are tearing paper, don't take paper, don't take paper, don't take paper. I should have put that on a foam pad and then I'd have been fine. Let me just grab a couple of foam pads.
Watching the Flamingo collection is mesmerising, says Amani. And Deborah says, I'll be getting to those papers first, Christine. The race is on. Lol. Play nicely, everybody. Play nicely. Lackietta says the dies in the Flamingo collection are amazing. Love the demo, says Zip. And Trish says all new launches are brilliant. I can't wait to get my crafty hands on all of them. This is going to be a sellout. We might not get an hour, says Amanda Rostovsky. I reckon you could be onto something there. And Darlene Baumgartner says this Flamingo collection just makes you feel happy and wish you were in a tropical paradise. Yes, Darlene, it does, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Oh,
Absolutely.
dear.
Let's just pop that onto the top. And there you go. I adore this collection. Absolutely adore this collection. And I am telling you right now, Ben, it's going to go nuts when this launches. I can promise you, I know it's going to go absolutely wild for it. Absolutely gorgeous. That's just using one little element and the stamps and a bit of paper to create such a amazingly good card. Get what I did there? I think that's about my cut for it, though. I'm not very good with this. I'll leave all that to Ben.
Catherine says, that card is beautiful, Debbie. Cannot wait for the launch. Card Crafty Tammy has said on YouTube, this is my all-time fave. Yeah. It is a beautiful collection. And just make sure when we launch that, that you get in nice and early, because otherwise you might not have a leg to stand on.
Oh!
Oh, my life. I'm on the launch, so I apologise in advance for all of the Flamingo puns which will be coming your way.
Are you on the launch with me?
Of course I will be. I'm on every show. I'm always here. I'm always here. You don't need to even... We just need to find out who the expert is. Always me, this side of the studio. It launches on the 21st of May with Debbie and me, 1 till 3 UK time. Masterclass on the same day, 4 till 6 with Shara. So I think that's great again, because you know what? A collection as beautiful as this deserves 2 of our amazing experts giving their take on it, and you walk away with even more ideas. So you'll get Debbie's inspiration and ideas on the launch, and then Sarah's inspiration and ideas on the masterclass, and then you've got that craft along with Craig as well on the 30th, 2 till 4 UK time. But We're going to give this away as well. You're kind of thinking to yourself, hang on a minute, this is probably one of the biggest launches of the month. Are they going to give it away? Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. I'm going to give it away for her comment on Facebook of OMG, that paper pad is flamazing. Jane Byford. Congratulations, Jane. You just won the Flamazing Flamingos collection. Yes. Make sure you send your details to us at ctvprizes@crafterscompanion.co.uk and we will get the Flamazing Flamingos collection out to you as quickly as we possibly can. Still to come, 4 more of May's launches to look at. We're going to be looking at launches which are coming your way towards the end of the month. Included in that, a brand new Global Crafters Inspiration magazine and an absolutely beautiful set of floral apertures and stamps. We'll do all of that in just a few moments' time. But listen, what you need to be doing whilst we have a break is downloading the booklet, sticking with us, because remember, those 4 items still to give away, and there will be a 5th winner at the end of the show as well, where someone is going to win the show. We'll see you in about 4 minutes' time.
When I'm working, it's quite busy because I have to get up really early to come into work if I'm going to be travelling from London. But otherwise, I'm quite lazy. I spend a lot of time in bed. Best part of my day is when we come in and I get to see everybody. I really enjoy being up here. It's really nice to see all my friends, and this is my happy place. I do like to see everyone, and also, of course, if Christina's in, I'm getting my breakfast from Christina before I start the day. Early riser without a doubt, never a night owl. I'm in bed at 9:30. Bath at night, shower in the morning. I'm very clean. Tea, the colour of He-Man. Both. I like pancakes with bacon and maple syrup. Craft along, because there's always a softer side to craft along. My phone, my life is my phone. Yeah, the phone and the dog, unless I'm coming up here and I can't bring the dog in. My favourite lunch isn't lunch. My favourite lunch is afternoon tea. That's what I'd like. Lots of selection of sandwiches, some scones, or scones, some cream and jam, and some little cakes. But I couldn't have it every day because I'd be the size of a house. Oh, that changes for the moment. My favourite song at the moment is Natasha Bedingfield, Unwritten. Or make myself a cup of tea and go and have a bath.
Tea first, and then from there it'll be meetings, and there could be commercial meetings, there could be creative meetings, I could be supporting one of my team. I also manage a large team, so it could be one-to-ones with those. Every day is different, but always a predominant focus on the products, how they're working, the new products that we're bringing out, a lot of research and development. When we get to see the finished article, way before anybody at home gets to see it, it arrives and we get to unpack it and experience it and try it, that gives us all a massive buzz. I can't be getting out of bed too early, and I like to get to bed. 9 o'clock's the new 10 p.m. Tea all day long, black, no sugar, thank you. I tend to miss breakfast, which isn't great, and if I have something when I come in the office, then that's going to be yogurt and fruit. My face, all of the makeup that makes this, nobody's seeing this without that on. Probably a baked potato or a salad or something egg-based. Ooh, craft along a masterclass. I'm going to say masterclass, and that's because I love to educate. One song that would be the theme tune to my life, it would be Billy Ocean, Red Light Spells Danger. Porridge and tonic. First thing I do, get in the house, gin and tonic, decompress the day, and then plan what I'm going to do that night.
Welcome back, everybody. What a show, eh? What a show. Thank you, everyone, for the comments coming through. Sherry Burns has just put presentation lead, ... apparently. Show name creator, ... apparently. Nice. Nice, Sherry. Love your work with the show. That's amazing, though, that, isn't it? That now you can forever say that this show is yours. Your show, the Sherry Show. Thank you for submitting that. And there's some vouchers coming your way, I believe, as well. So shame we couldn't chat to you live. Damn those gremlins.
I know, gremlins.
We were waving away to Sherry earlier on before the show, talking. She was talking, we were talking, but no one could hear anyone. But Sherry, it was nice to see you, even though we didn't actually get a chance to chat. Carol D says, Ben, don't use all of your best dad jokes before the launch. Oh, don't you worry, Carol D. Don't you worry, happy people. I spent so much in April, I told myself, says Pauline Bird, that I would not spend any money in May. Who was I trying to kid? I need absolutely everything. And with a surname like Bird, come on, the Flamingo collection, that's got to be coming your way, Pauline. Reedsway says, those are going to be great for pool parties. I love that idea with the Flamingos. Can't wait to use them. And Alice says, I think I need to win the entire show to save my marriage. My husband says, I have too many crafting items. Is there such a thing? Maybe he just doesn't understand. I don't know. Melanie D says, I'm excited to see the new magazine. Well, Melanie D, just for you, that is what we are going to do right now. Just as I mentioned, if you have just joined us, keep the comments coming through because we are giving away everything for you on the show. And at the end of the show, somebody will win the lot. Your brand new magazine, I will just show you it here. Debbie is going to unbox and show you everything within it. Launches on the 22nd of May. So pop that one into your diary. That launches with Debbie Robinson. You got the show on that 12 till 1 on the 22nd, bit of a preview show, and then the launch day show is later on in that day, 5 till 7, because you know we're live at 5. So you've got the preview and then the actual launch on that day, 22nd of May. And we'll dive into this with Debbie because if you're getting the Flamingos collection, this is a must-have, isn't it?
Yeah, because some of it's going to work with it. It's quite a tropical feel to this one, so it's going to work with your amazing flamingos. I'm going to put myself over that thing. But it's also going to work along... It's a separate collection too as well, if you get me gist.
Yeah.
So there's nothing that we have got already in our crafty library that you will have of this. This is all exclusive to the magazine. So with that in mind, let me just show you the freebies that you're going to get with the magazine, because the magazine is cram-packed full of absolutely loads of tips, 165 hints and tips for everything to do with the summer crafting, which is why it's like tied in with that kind of that tropical feel because of these perfect elements that go with it. So this is why we're talking about how it would work with your amazing flamingos, because of all the extra little additional flowers that are going to work with it. But it is a summertime collection. Pineapples in there, I love that. Some nice sentiments in there. You've got a lovely stencil, a 5x5 stencil, so you see that that's going to work with it as well. Another lovely embossing folder. I'm thinking along the lines of your floral creations as well, where I think this could work really like beautifully with it. And you do have a 6-piece die set in there as well for die cutting. So you've got die cutting, embossing, stencils and stamping, and that's your freebies in the magazine, along with, and I'll just go straight to the middle to show you, and I'm just going to come straight in there with all these beautiful papers. So I'll show you this side first.
Wow,
so can you see why we say it would match? Oh my God, I want that for wallpaper. Oh, maybe I have to buy a few magazines and slap it all over the wall.
Yeah, push buy multiple magazines.
Yeah, or have a word with the guys who've designed this, because this is absolutely beautiful. And then you've got all of this side as well. So you can see why it's kind of called a tropical feel, why it'll work with flamingos, but of course stand alone. So if you don't have any of the flamingo collection, it doesn't matter, because everything that's in that crafting goodie kit that's coming with the magazine is going to give you the inspiration. And this magazine is based around this kit. So this kit has got all of everything you need to be able to copy, emulate, whatever it is that you want to do, tweak, design, but step-by-step instruction, showing you how to go through it with a whole host of experts across the industry. That's why I love our magazines, and the fact that it is all thriller, no filler kind of feel to it, because it is purely about getting that inspiration for you as a crafter. Shall we have a little flick through?
Yeah.
Do you have a little sneaky peek
Come on,
through?
little sneaky
Go
peek.
on, let's have a little. I'll not show you all because I don't like to. I don't like to do
surprise.
that. Yeah, I like to have a little bit of a surprise element. But you can see the index there where it's just showing you little things that you're going to be able to make. I'll show you straight away because I think this is Katie Skilton. Yes, it is Skilton, Debbie. I'm going to call her something else then. But lots of lovely ideas that you can use from your stencils, from your embossing folders to your flower dies, and all tie in to create some really beautiful projects. I'm just going to skip through a few though, because I don't want you to see absolutely everything. Some are gift ideas. Can you see now another expert, Sarah Jane Smallwood-Smith? That's not... Whew, that's a nice big name to remember.
Sarah Jane?
Sarah Jane Smallwood-Smith.
Ah, okay.
Another lovely expert, giving you her take, but giving you some ideas for summer. So all of her things in here are giving you little ideas on what you can do. I love a pina colada. It's my favourite cocktail. Really upset there was no pina coladas at the weekend because that's what I wanted. But there you go. I had a good time with the Berry Collins or two. Now, absolutely, step-by-step instructions, picture instructions, hints and tips, and of course using, and I'm going to flick through this as much as I can so that I'm not sharing too much. Just for in section with Glynis Bakewell. Again, everything in there. We've got all those papers, take those papers out. Do you know the quality of these papers as well? Can I just tell you?
Wow, yeah.
Beautiful papers, absolutely beautiful papers. I'll show you there's more little things in there, but a little getting to know you from our gorgeous Victoria, who does a lot of our socials, looks after Sarah, looks after the team. You may recognise this scene. My God, I felt more glamorous on that photo shoot than I have on any photo shoot. And so a little bit insider information of the team here that work at Crafters as well.
Yeah.
Now, you'll notice that I have barely shown you any of the projects because I don't want to spoil it for you. Exactly. So I've skipped quite a few pages there. In the spotlight, showing you how to take your stamping and give it a twist. With some inspirational ideas. So it's a really nice idea. So can you see that you've got like some spotlight stamping where you take a circular die, cut into it and then just colour little elements to spotlight areas. So little hints and tips, how to create that dimension, because that's actually lifted that centre and then stamped in the background. And again, a little bit of spotlight. I just think it's a really lovely one, this section. If you've never tried it before, a really good one. And again, I'm not going to show you too much because I'm going to take you right to the back. Lots of things throughout the magazine. I'll just show you a few samples so you can kind of see the kind of things that you can be making in your edition number 5, isn't it, this one? Issue number 5 of our new style. But these are some of the beautiful projects that are featuring in that magazine. Taking the papers, taking the dies, taking the stamps, taking the embossing folders that you are getting. I absolutely adore this one. Look at this, it's got candles that are rolled up paper.
I like that.
From the paper.
Yeah.
All these ideas are all in this magazine for you to copy. And I mean, that is just divine.
That is incredible.
It's right up my street, that one. Love that pineapple stamp, I'm not going to lie. I think all of these are just absolutely fabulous. Look at this for a fancy fold. Look at that.
Wowee.
Yeah, and again, it's all in the magazine, jam-packed full of inspiration. I'm not going to show you any more. I'm not going to flick you through any more of the magazine. Just know that it's an absolutely fabulous latest edition, number 5. And it's all about the summer. It's all the tropical feel, the warm holiday vibes, things that will mix with the flamingos. But of course, stand alone on its own, because that's a kit in itself. Stencils, stamps, dies and embossing folders in one magazine, and then the magazine is purely around all that inspiration. And of course the papers are inside as well. I love our magazines, and I know you're not going to be disappointed with this one at all.
No, this is the Flamingo magazine, isn't it, really? Patch says, I love the magazines and always make use of the contents. Carol D says, looks like a tropical theme in the magazine.
It is
Tie
indeed.
in nicely with your flamingo. Charlotte Clark says, looking forward to the mag. I collect each one that I can. And Darlene says, I love the inspiration. I have all the magazines in 2019, says Fiona. Storage is a problem, but I just love them so much. Linda Conway, always love the magazine, you say. Wow, says Kelly, the magazine is loaded. And Christine Mahoney says, so glad a new magazine is coming out. I love those magazines. So many great ideas to get your creative juices flowing. Another fantastic magazine, says Madge. Love these, says Nay to the girls. Linda says, I love the great ideas that are in the magazines. And Crafting Queen says, this is another amazing magazine. CC ones never disappoint. I'm jam-packed full of crafty info and inspiration. No annoying adverts or fillers. Freebies in this one, amazingly generous. Yes, loads of freebies. And as we always say, all thriller, no filler. The magazine is launching, again, 22nd of May with Debbie and me. Yeah. 12 to 1 for the preview show. And then on that same day in the evening, live at 5 for the full show. So you've effectively got 3 hours of inspiration with the magazine on that day. But we're going to give it away today. And the person we are giving it away to is, for her comment on YouTube of looking forward to the new mag, Louise Carpenter. Congratulations, Louise. That is coming your way. You just need to message us your details. CTV prizes at crafterscompanion.co.uk. Next up, moving swiftly on, is the Just to Say Crafters Companion collection. This is launching on the 24th of May with Debbie Robinson.
Is it me? Is it me?
Yeah. And then on the same day, you're doing a masterclass.
Oh, am I doing it? Oh, I didn't know I got this one. I'm really excited too. I love this. Love this. For me, personalisation, for getting everything you need in terms... Do you know, our lovely Liam told me over 5,000 combinations that he counted to.
He counted up to 5,000?
5,000, yeah, configuration. And then he stopped. And he said because he couldn't count anymore.
What, because he can't count past 5,000?
I dare you to tell him that and be listening in. No, the fact that he just tried to work out all the different configurations, the way that you can use them, and he gave up after 5,000. I mean, I'd have given up after a couple hundred, I'm not going to lie.
About 50 probably.
It would have been like, oh my life, can you imagine? Can you imagine?
So these boards are just a few of those configurations?
Just a few.
Do you want to see a few? And then we'll have a look at the box. Imagine having to do all 5,000 that Liam created. So, look, loads of configurations. There's just a few here. So we'll always be best friends because you already know way too much. My special sis, it's always so much fun when we are together. But of course, you know, as Liam has found out, you could have my special fiance, my special mum, my daughter, shine bright like the star you are. But you could have my fiance, shine bright like the star you are. You can change all these around, like Liam was saying. To my simply incredible wife, you're the best. Next board here, again, friends. So you've got friends, husband, dad, daughter, mother, father, nephew, all of the family kind of covered off here, and loads of great sentiments. So anyone can be a father. It takes someone special to be a dad. To my simply incredible dad, love you, but you could obviously have to my simply incredible daughter, nephew, husband, mother, granddad. Next board, to the best. So you've got grandpas here. So grandpa, nanny, best. I love that. Bestie. That's what Daisy calls me. Bestie. Bless her little cotton socks. Only the best mothers can get promoted to grandmother, to the best friend anyone could wish for. You've got to the best godson. You've got best friend, niece, partner in crime. That's brilliant. I love that. Love the fact that we're kind of popping in slightly different names in there too. Next board, you've got happy anniversary to the greatest wife in the whole world, special friend, to my big brother. Besties like you are rare and few. To a very special friend, love you. It doesn't say friend at all, it says grandma. To a very clever son, congratulations on your graduation. It's been a day. It's been a day. Liam's just come in holding up a post-it note saying 5,000 is a lot. It is quite a lot. And he does know what comes after 5,000. 7, you see, yeah. For a wonderful couple on your anniversary, pardon me, And then you've also got all these: sister, auntie, son, brother, grandmother, special friend. Happy birthday, sister. Stay fabulous. Happy birthday to my best friend in the whole world. Happy birthday to my special friend. I mean, it goes on. 5,000 combos and more, Liam found. Shall we have a look in just a few minutes at the collection with Debbie? I tell you what, the booklet as well is worth having a little look through because there is loads in the booklet as far as inspiration is concerned, and all of the launches that you've got within that booklet for the month of May. Everything is in there. So if you haven't yet downloaded it, then absolutely you need to get in there and download it because it's got everything in there, all of the inspiration, all of the ideas for you. The only thing it doesn't have, as I say, is the dates for the shows, but hopefully you're jotting those down as I am bringing those to you over the course of the show. The Just Say is launching on the 24th of May with Debbie, and then you've got the masterclass as well. So it's 2 shows that day with Debbie. Loads of ideas and inspiration coming your way for that. And like I said, hopefully you're jotting down the details for the dates of the shows which are coming up. Should we go over to Debbie?
Well, I'm going to show you a few samples if I can, because
Yeah.
we've got this one. Have we got 2 more after this?
2 more, yeah.
And we haven't got much time, so wait for the show. I'm going to go through some demos with you and some of those 5,000 configurations. I don't think we'll get through 5,000, but let me just show you some of the things that you can be doing. When I talk about personalisation, I'm not just talking about like your nanan or your mum or your dad. It's about putting the whole of this together to create what you want to personally say to someone. And if you make to sell and take these down to your craft, your little market stalls and things like that, and I know that there's plenty of you out there that do that, you could personalise this. You could give them that folder, personalise it right there and then. You could have all your little backgrounds, you could have all your pieces made together, and then you could simply then just give them the book and say, what is it that you want to say? But for me, this is why I absolutely love this, and genuinely, I mean, this is for you, Ben. To my partner in crime.
Aww.
The coolest dude in the world as well. I absolutely love
That's
that
me.
elephant. The animal with attitude is just absolutely fabulous. But this is the kind of thing I'm talking about. So to my simply incredible, that should said TV husband, I always knew it was you. Because again, and then look, when you look at that, were they the confetti cuttings?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then of course you've got the little accessories that are in your kit that you're going to be able to finish off with that stuff. And we will be going through more when we have got that, when we've got the show, the launch show, and the masterclass all in one day. My goodness, I'm going to have to get my craft on there. Only the best friends get promoted to godmothers. This is just, when I was doing with my kids, this would have been perfect because I had friends, my best friends, that were promoted to godmothers. And Linda, if you're watching, she's the godmother to all of my 3. And seriously, to have something like that would be just perfect for that occasion. And this is the thing that you're not going to find in the shops. That you're really not going to find in the shops. I love this one. This is another one. Happy birthday to my sister from another mister.
Yay.
I just love that. And that's the thing about all of this. And that same sister one, but just in the way that you're the kindest, loveliest, nicest, and most thoughtful sister. Use things that you've got in your crafty stash, but let this be the focus. Let this be the centre stage. Let this be what you want to say to your loved ones, to your friends, to your partners in crime. If my dad's watching, I smile because you are my dad. I laugh because there's nothing you can do about it. I love
brilliant.
These. Bestie, it's always so much fun when we are together with, of course, that lovely cocktail one that we did. What was that cocktail called? What was it called now?
Cheers to you.
Thank you. God, I forgot already. But yeah, all of these, and that, like I said, even with that one that we just showed you with the dad, you could change it and put in there the brother or the sister, whatever it is that you want to, you want to say. I love the fact that you've got other things in there, not just the traditional ways. So I'm a nanan, and there's nanny, a nan.
We've got a nanny and a granny in our household.
Yeah, and the granny. These are the things that you don't find. They're not, it's usually nan or grandma.
Yeah.
And to have those kind of things. And it doesn't necessarily have to just be card making, because what about your gift bags, your gift boxes and things like that? And this is a lovely one. Special wishes to, for a lovely best friend. It's always so much fun when we are together. I love these. I just love the fact that you can configure all of those different ways. That one's for my little Sapphire, because to the best granddaughter in the whole world, and she's 6 at the end of the month.
No, she is not.
She's 6. For anybody who's been following my crafty journey with Crafter's Companion, well, look, she's 6 on the 30th of May. It's just gone by in the blink of a blooming eye. Enjoy every minute. I keep telling my kids to enjoy, well, I keep telling my daughter to enjoy it, because that's exactly what you need to do, because it just goes by so quick. For a wonderful daughter, shine bright like the star you are. I'm getting quite emotional with these, because I just think they're absolutely perfect for every single person you know, friend you know, stepmom, you know, whatever it is. There's so much in there. It's just going to be really hard. I'm glad I've actually got 2 shows with it on that date, because there's so much to get through in that collection. Seriously, fabulous. It is.
We are going to have to get a shifty on here. We've got 2 more collections to show you. We've got less than 10 minutes to go. So, excitement overload, says Crafting Queen, with this Just to Say box. Lovely sentiments and being able to make your own personalised ones just makes my heart glad. Such a wonderful concept, says Carla. And Julie says, great selection of sentiments. Michael says, definitely a must-have. So nice to be able to personalise a card. Maybe my bank manager will appreciate one. Yes, absolutely. Definitely send cards to bank managers. The possibilities are endless, says Jules, with this collection. All I need in one folder together. We're going to give it away. Congratulations to, for her comment on Facebook of this is exactly what I've been looking for. Absolutely perfect. Fiona Fletcher.
Oh, I love it.
Well done, Fiona. CTV prizes at crafterscompanion.co.uk. Make sure you message us and we will send your prize out to you for anyone who's won. Make sure you do. Right, we've got about 8.5 minutes, 2 more items to show you, and we're going to give both away, plus we're going to give the whole show away to somebody as well. Next up is the split space dies. That's not easy to say. These are going to be launching on the 28th of May with Leanne. Midday launch for these, or I think that'll probably be like a preview ahead of the big launch, but the 28th of May. How cool are these? The opportunity for you to have your main kind of focal point, in this case the star, but because they're split, I suppose it basically means that you can place the top and the bottom wherever you want on the project, and you can have as big or as small as a sentiment as you want. So with this one, you get the star in 2 pieces with the You're a Star and lots of love sentiments. You've also got, I mean, how stunning is that? The Dream Big, that beautiful moon, birthday wishes and dream big. You've got your split heart there as well. So in that one, you've got just for you and with love. But, you know, in essence, producer Nicola and I were talking about these earlier. You know, you could split these and write a poem in the middle if you wanted to. I think also these would work really nicely on the inside of a card as well on the outside. Just to note, and congratulations within that one, which is your floral notes. And then here you have got your butterflies. So butterfly wishes, best wishes and happy birthday. And I've zoomed through those fairly quickly, but I'm aware of the time with another set to go through. Can we have a quick look at some samples with this, Debbie? Very different concept, this, isn't it?
It's a cracking concept. It really is. The fact that you then can put whatever you want in, you know, in the middle, and it can be because you're obviously getting them with your collection, because you are getting the stamp and the dies in there. But for me, it means that you can add absolutely anything and personalise it as well. So that's your beautiful star. Congratulations! That sample is divine. It really is. Again, just absolutely incredible. I'm just going to push that the right way because I think it's been squished. Yeah, it's been squished down, so we'll get that back. Lovely, beautiful split big dies with that sentiment running through them is just absolutely exquisite. And then one of my favourites, and I'm just bringing that in there, just love that love heart as well. Absolutely glorious. I am, again, really excited for these, even though I'm not in the launch. But I can't have them all.
No,
I can't have them all. As much as I would like them all, I can't. But absolutely simple concept, stunning, and very, very easy to use, as you're going to find out when we get to those shows very soon.
Yeah, Terry just saying so many great releases. As I say, we're having to whiz through now because we're towards the end of the show. But the split space dies we're going to give away. Thank you for your comment on YouTube of more creative innovations. Well done, Jay Kaboo. Well done to you. You've just won the split space dies. CTV prizes at crafterscompanion.co.uk is where you need to message, and you will be winning those. We'll send them over to you. The final launch that we need to bring to you, which is coming up right at the end of the month, actually, 31st of May, is the Floral Aperture Stamps and Dies. These are being launched with TBC. Ooh, is that a new member of the team? I see. To be confirmed. But look, you've got in here all of these fantastic apertures with the stamps to go alongside them. So this one here, on your special day, you've got that beautiful foliage design there, with a whole host of different sentiments to go with. This one is called Wishing You Happiness. I love this because the fact you've got all of the different designs and also lots of different shapes there too. This one again comes with things like Enjoy Your Day, Happy Birthday, Just For You, paper piecing opportunities I can see here as well, shaker cards you're going to be making with these. Love the fact that you've got an oval in there as well. Loads of lovely sentiments like thank you for a special friend. Beautiful florals in there as well. Congratulations, wishing you joy. And then lastly, upside down in this set, you have got the bloom and grow. Again, lots of opportunities there, I think, to colour, paper piece, back onto acetate, all these different kind of things, colour them in. Debbie's got some projects over the other side just to inspire you with.
Absolutely. Again, a really simple concept, but really quite stunning, and lots of different ways that you can put these together. And again, the fact that you've got the dies and the stamps to personalise, for me, make it a one-stop shop in terms of card making. Some really clever designs here and how the design team have used these. Absolutely love them. They really are fabulous. Whether you're paper piecing, whether you're lifting them, whether you're using for shaker cards, whether you use them just to create the aperture factor into a card, or whether you're going to go full hog, because that's the front and that's the inside. This is a really fabulous collection of stamps and dies to create the most beautiful, beautiful aperture frames, and I absolutely love them, and some lucky person is going to win them.
Crafter's Companion says, Kim, I don't know how you bring us so many amazing products for the price you do. Christy Mahoney says, one set I really want is the floral aperture stamp and dies. They are so unique and beautiful. Cannot wait for these. And Terry says, these aperture dies are at the top of my list. I love these frames, says Paw Print. So many beautiful papers to team up with them as well. We're going to give them away, the floral aperture stamps and dies. Thank you for your comment on Facebook, Carolyn Hermley Cooey, who says, how gorgeous, I have these on my wish list and I can't wait to pick them up. You just want them. You just want them. Take them off your wish list. You've got them for free. CTV prizes at crafterscompanion.co.uk. What a show.
Oh.
If we're going to wait until the end to find out who has won the whole show, but in the meantime, let me just remind you, you need that booklet, right? That booklet is your roadmap to everything which is coming up right throughout May, and also it's just going to kind of, hopefully you've managed to jot down all of the dates that I've mentioned in this show, so you know what date we're launching things, but that booklet is absolutely crucial because it's going to kind of remind you when all of the launches are happening. So download it if you haven't already. I am absolutely exhausted. I've got to tell you, it's a good job we haven't got any fast-paced shows coming up in an hour's time, isn't it? What? What?
Cartload. And we didn't show everything. We just gave a little teaky, sneaky peek at the beginning of the day. We didn't show everything. We've got lots to get through on that last show. I'm so excited. Have I got a drum roll yet?
Eh?
Have I got a drum roll yet?
Oh,
I want to know who's won the whole lot.
Oh, I'm eking it out because we've still got another 2.5 minutes left on the show.
Oh, I thought he said 30 seconds. I'm like getting so excited. I was ready to do the drum roll. Do make sure you come back and join us though, because the cartload shows are always the best opportunities to get the best buys. We've already seen some stellars earlier on that flew, and I know for a fact that when you see the rest, you're definitely going to want to join us for that show as well. It's been a night. Do you know what I've really enjoyed about this show is that I've got to play with a few of them, and I couldn't play with them all. I appreciate I couldn't have done everything in that show because there were far too many, but it showed you just a little snippet of what's to come. But it's the fact that it's a new show, showing you guys what's coming up. I've loved this winning. I think these are just absolutely fabulous for everyone. So being an absolute blast. I'm hoping I'm on next one.
Okay. New commenter Beverly says, I've watched Crafter's Companion for a long time, but I haven't commented before, but I love all of these new collections. Thank you, Beverly. The Dancer says, the releases of May are fabulous. Really enjoyed the new show, knowing what is coming up. Want to spend my budget on. Great launch show, says Paula. Sherry Burns, thanks for the name, Sherry, says, thank you for giving us the lineup for May. And Jamie says, the whole show has been amazing. I love the preview of all the monthly launches. Got to fall in love before they even launch. Cannot wait till they are all available. Who is going to win the show, though? Who is going to win the show? Everything we've just shown you on the show is going to one person.
So excited. I'm so excited.
And that person is, for her comment of, I'm thinking of throwing my phone out of the window as people keep ringing me and I'm missing out on the show. Carol Byrne, you've won the show! Yes, yes, yes! Get your phone and chuck it up in the air in celebration. Yes! And ring all those people back and go, ha! Won the show! CTV prizes at crafterscompanion.co.uk, Carol. Nice one. Well done to all of our winners. We're back in an hour's time. I don't know if I'm going to have the energy, to be honest with you. A cartload after that. Are you joking me? We'll be back, though. It's a bank holiday blockbuster. We'll see you then.